And give it up for the hosts of Dirty Job, Joshua Brimhall and Rafael Ramirez. Oh man, really quick. So, you know, we're talking about heavy stuff. I should get into light stuff. So you're talking about the Piss Bandit. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated. Oh, by the way, I had a seat for you. I'm like,
that's my seat.
No, I honored you so much. No, I'm kidding. No, Steve,
like
this is your seat.
It's actually, I like this.
It's cool. I can't sit in any of the seats because I'm so short. My legs always dangle. You know, if I'm in any seat, you know, it's not a good move. And these guys are sitting, and they're still taller than me. It's really sad. It's really sad. So you're talking about the Piss Bandit.
Yes.
There's actually a butt sniffing bandit. Have you heard about this? There's a real thing.
Is that on the island?
There's a real thing.
And Eric and him have never been seen in the same room at the same time. He's the perfect height. That's what I'm trying to say.
I
saw him getting a whiff of mine when I came in.
You really stepped on my punchline at the end. My comedic genius was we were both going for the same rebound of me being a disgusting Jew, you know, and so it's really. But so I really do want to know, as representation, what is the crime? He was behind, didn't touch, right?
The defense. You're the guy.
No. What is the crime? What is the crime?
This is the same as going, well, on Epstein's Island, what were they wearing?
Technically, I know I sound like Alan Dershowitz. Technically, when I got the topless massage, I had my underwear on. Yeah, no. I really want to know, what is the crime for sniffing a derriere? You know, sniffing a derriere, like disturbing the peace. You know,
category on Pornhub.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing.
Was this in public?
Yeah. So there's actually like security footage. It's like it's like a I don't know if it's like a Walgreens.
It's in New York, right?
It's one of the big cities that ain't here. Our grocery stores in Dallas County close at 11 p.m. Oh my God, we can't deserve to call ourselves a big city. Anyway, so it was in one of those Walgreens type, and you could see the footage of him going, now if he touched her, that's a crime. But, you know, I could earn 10%. This is a terrible thing that happened to you, Mr. Butt Sniffer.
It's the way that his knees can take this at 40.
Well, it's because he's been doing it so much.
I just turned 45. How dare you? No, 35, and I know you're like, oh my God, you look so immature and so agingly old at the same time. You know, how did you do it?
Benjamin Button disease.
Anyway. So every time you guys said something terrible about me, I looked at the list, okay? And I found a word for each of you, okay? This is why I'm prepared. Okay, you sons of... Okay. Octoroons!
Eric's really just mad that he invested a whole bunch of money into Skechers shape-ups, and that came out so great.
No, I'm just really mad that there were six comedians in Steve tonight, and I did the worst. I'm proud of you. That's the George Carlin shit right there. Everyone freaking killed it tonight. I am actually really stoked about that. That actually happened. All right, so to combine the two, right, into one question. After poor Mr. Kirk was shot, in the aftermath of all this, the Trump administration was able to get passed a bill that's saying we are not going to release the Epstein files.
Right.
Riddle me this. Is that just a coincidence? Or something more?
Who wants to go first? You got it. You put the mic up to your face first. You're going to crush this dude?
No, I'm not going to say anything.
Like, so them saying they're going to block them blocking the Epstein files in the aftermath of the death, same day.
Well, it didn't happen at the same time. I think the vote was happening when he...
Pass it now! We only have 60 seconds.
Where nobody's paying attention to it?
No, it was in the aftermath though, hours after, I believe.
Yeah.
So...
Clearly a hit planned by Trump.
Well, again, for the YouTube censors, allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly. But it doesn't look good, does it?
No.
Yeah, that was my thought, is it doesn't look good.
The presidency.
Yeah.
It doesn't look good.
Yeah. And you know, the issue is like, he learned from the FBI. You know, I see how you missed. I can give you some pointers. You know, that's the scary thing. You know,
that's the other thing. That's the other thing, though. They're saying Charlie Kirk got shot by a professional because it was a great shot in the neck. But that guy fucking missed.
Picture perfect.
It was supposed to be a headshot.
Okay.
What fucking talks about that?
It was a 200-yard shot, so you just know that they were white.
God forbid,
Okay, you know?
God forbid a white boy knows how to use a scope.
Yeah, you know. If it was within a very short distance, there's so many races. But at that distance, let's be honest.
If I could
it was a Steve type or a Jeremy type.
If I could say, the most concerning part of it is now, I wouldn't even call them the Republican Party, the MAGAs.
That is true.
Now they have a martyr. They have a martyr on their hands, right? Which is only concerning, right? Because what is Trump going to do? Is he's gonna completely blow it out of the water and make it because it's like finally we have a martyr and we're so excited. We are.
You should.
Thank God! I cannot believe it. He was the first one to announce that Charlie Kirk died. It wasn't like dude. Wikipedia was late.
Well, okay. I guess you bring up a great point.
Yeah.
He was not the first one to announce it.
Who was?
Me, Benjamin Netanyahu.
Yeah,
I got it
25
minutes before.
Yeah.
I was able to get it, and it's not because I was doing logic. It was because he owed us money, and we wanted to make sure we collected the money first.
Yeah. Netanyahu, which first of all, not surprised at all that he would have hit that first. He would have been like, I don't know who did it, but oh fuck, did I post that first? Oh shit! That would have been his first thought.
It was in drafts. Oh no!
Oh shit!
I should have waited. Yeah, you're 100% right on that.
Yeah.
Nailed that.
When did Manas Yahoo get into politics?
Oh yeah. He was able to become the leader of Israel, and then orchestrate October 7th. I've always said it. It was an inside job.
Oh wow!
Don't one up me.
I'm sorry.
I gotta ban you from the show. You can actually do comedy and you can do a Trump impression. God, I'm like a no titty chick next to like Scarlett Johansson here, and I can't have you.
The whole problem is
she has ass, bro.
Yeah, that's true. But
she has everything.
I wouldn't call those titties.
She's almost as beautiful as my wife, who's on the road right now. Okay, I love you, sweetie. I love you so much. Please don't get mad at the Scarlett Johansson joke. I love you so much. Anyways.
No, don't you miss whenever all he was doing that was scary was working at McDonald's to prove a point? That was the best part of his whole thing, was working at McDonald's.
Just put the fries in the bag, Donnie.
Dude, that was the happiest I'd ever seen him.
Yeah, it's because he got to
I'd never seen him happy.
Have you ever seen an autistic person on a train?
That's exactly what it was. It's like, it was the same way. It's like if you gave your autistic child Lego
I'm gonna eat so many fish fillets, so many.
To be fair, he was pretty happy being the garbage man.
Yeah.
I love taking out the trash. I love I love trucks.
The way that their horn goes, wow. Yeah, and then he got into McDonald's, just their wonderful fries, the golden, just like Trump Tower. I can't believe it, these guys, they wonderful fries.
I'm gonna edit your impression over mine, okay? And it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna be great at this. Oh, okay. So look, we have a couple things that we need to discuss here. But mainly...
before we get started, I have a question for the venue. This being a dispensary, it's cool if we do drugs, right?
In what way?
I'm going to assume that yes. So
as long as there's no needles?
Okay. Yeah. We like this place. Oh, you know what? You brought me... Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. I can't read. Elect that MFer again. Yeah. That's
so
right.
This is a 2020
Third term.
The economy's doing so great, I couldn't afford a new one.
Yeah, and I have mine in camel because I'm still in the closet about supporting them.
You're one donation to Israel away. You might be my new sidekicks, the Trump hats. The sucking up to me, I
Why
love
does he
it.
keep calling himself Israel? One more donation. One more donation.
Yeah.
Dude, he's gonna Mission Impossible skin suit himself into being Netanyahu.
Not my Netanyahu again.
Okay, I am impressed, you terrorist. I am impressed that you were able to find out the trick. When you make out the check to Israel, it goes out to my bank account. Yes, that is very true. Very true. Okay, so no, serious question. I actually think this should really kind of take up the whole thing. What did you guys think of Rudy? And I like just picking on, I'm actually curious, I think it's a good jumping off point. What do you think of Rudy saying, you know, I'm not that worried about it? Are you kind of with him or?
So I think you haven't grown up in Texas all your life because one of your friends haven't shot at you accidentally. That's why Rudy doesn't care. He's a true Texan. He doesn't give a fuck about being shot at. It's happened to loved ones of ours. Our loved ones has taken shots at us. This is Texas, goddammit.
Taking shots is on the list, okay?
Yeah.
Right on this list, right next to Gook, right next to, you know, you're not supposed to say these things.
Yeah.
Terrible. No,
Yeah.
no, okay. I accidentally shot at is like random happenstance. That's America. Okay, no, but we're talking over words. That is not American. Saying, your words angered me, I'm gonna shoot. I know it happened in Texas. Reach for the sky. I challenge you to a duel. But there's a duel challenge. You know, it's like, it's a little different.
I don't know. Okay, so my serious take on the whole, like, Charlie Kirk being shot
I
thing,
love it.
It's like, the way I see it is it's this born and raised conservative who took those values to college and then decided to apply them to the left. That's the way I feel about it. Like, I mean, I know people are out there saying he was brainwashed in 8 months being out of school, but like Utah State, like that's Republican. Like they voted to keep guns on campuses. It's the same reason they were complaining not having their bags checked on the way in. And it's like, you guys voted for this, you know, like.
Just so you know, it was Utah Valley University.
That's what it
Utah
was. My
State.
bad. I missed
So,
it. Yeah.
Utah Valley University, I'm from Utah. I went to University of Utah. Go Utes. Utah Valley University is where you go when you don't get into BYU. Okay? It's BYU Junior. Yeah, so it's a bunch of people who couldn't make it into BYU. That's that actually is the popular, mostly Mormon, but that's the general pop. It is conservative, but what you guys wouldn't know about Utah, one of the highest per capita gay communities in the country because of the repression. We actually, again, one of the biggest gay pride parades is in Utah.
You would know that.
Oh yeah, it's just me. Okay, it's just on my knees. Okay. I am just,
You had to
grabbing.
pass those classes somehow.
I grab all the dildos thrown on the WNBA courts, put it in my mouth, okay, and I am the gay pride parade, yes.
What I think needs to be said, the most important thing about all of this, right, is for me personally, this is me, Jeremy Wilson speaking. I hate Republicans and liberals and all of the politicians that we have on either side very equally, and I don't agree with any of them, and I don't like them. But the most important part is that Charlie Kirk was a 31-year-old man who was going to colleges to debate 21-year-olds. There's a 10-year difference in wisdom, education,
Performance-enhancing drugs.
Right. So the most important part is that what happened to him is horrible. Because I hate both sides of the aisle. I hate the centrist. I hate everybody. I don't like him. But he's a dork, right? Is that wrong to say?
I should disclose. So, he follows me on X.
Did.
No. He'll always follow me. It's over. And I might as well unfollow him and be like, oh, he's so desperate. He wanted me to follow him, but I never would. No, what happened was he would steal my content online, my viral clips, and then he would steal them and then monetize himself and then not credit for that me. So I publicly.
Yeah, it's called the internet.
Yeah, I know. But
when you're Jewish and that happens.
Yeah, I'm Jewish, so I was able to publicly shame him, sue him, get sexual blackmail on him. Okay? All the things we culturally do.
Too late.
Yeah. No, what do you think? Very successful. No. Okay, so, in the end, you guys aren't worried about the precedent. I will say, 10-year difference, I don't know him very well. I know he started at 17. So, he didn't start 31, right? He started their age. So that's my one rebuttal to that.
Right, but then he kept hitting them. He was doing the Matthew McConaughey, the older I get, they stay the same age. He was exactly doing that.
That's an easy target.
And look, I get it. He uses all the techniques we use to own hecklers, right? And to get the clip.
Yeah.
Right? I totally get that.
Yeah.
But still.
Wait, you also tell the heckler you'll suck him off after the show if he shuts up?
Why are you spoiling my opener? Like, please stop. I don't have that many shows, okay? That was my next week's opener. But no, I mean, I'm still worried about the precedent of this, even though, okay, he was a little older.
Wait, this job pays?
Well, yeah, an actual paying job, I wouldn't know what that's like, But no, I'm still concerned about this, like, it's still words, right? He got shot over words. And for them to be triggered, right, I'm kind of worried about the generation. That's why I mentioned Gen Z in the opening monologue.
You keep saying words, but some of his speeches were full of hate. Like him talking about
hate speech,
immigrants, him talking about black people, the way he talked about black pilots, the way he talked about Americans that contradicted him. He wanted them deported.
Okay,
American citizens. How is he going to deport American citizens?
Well, now I have to take a portion of my ending monologue. So, 1979, Skokie, Illinois. Neo-Nazis were allowed to march in Skokie, Illinois on free speech purposes. Jews fought for their right to march based on free speech principles. Now, did we razz them as they were doing it? Of course, it's America. We roasted the hell out of them, goddamn Nazis. But hate speech, they didn't die. Those were neo-Nazis saying that Jews are inferior and that they should be killed. They were allowed to use that hate speech. And then Jews were allowed to counter them. 1979, Skokie, Illinois. This is a famous thing.
Fucking Illinois. 1979? You fucking kidding me?
That is the...
This is the shit that pisses me off.
1979.
They always bring the past. It's not the same.
I'm just glad the Blues Brothers fixed that shit. Am I right?
Yeah. What scares me though is we're regressing. We're going back for sure. They were more in tune with the First Amendment. They were able to speak more freely, more safely than we are able to. That is a very big concern here.
Yeah. I understand because I think just again as somebody who hates both sides, this is the thing.
Damn right.
This is the thing that bothered me about the whole thing, right? Is okay. At what point do you think it's worth it to kill somebody who might not say things that you agree with, right? But he was a talking head occasionally on Fox News. He wasn't anybody that was in charge of anything. And if it was somebody that was in charge of something, I would at least understand where that comes from. This was just somebody who has a fucking talk show that occasionally hosts Ben Shapiro, where he goes, by the way, the day before he got shot, he was like, Ben, don't you think that it's like maybe we're not seeing everything that Israel's doing? Yeah. And then Ben was like, I don't know why you would say that, and I have to make a couple phone calls. And that's exactly the way that he behaved. But like, I don't understand why you would shoot a talking head instead of somebody that actually is in charge of making.
Because they didn't like his narrative changing. You just said it right there. Because he was supporting Israel, and then when he goes back, they're like, fuck that, we don't need that.
Yeah.
Well, what we're talking about here is an environment of fear. All right, you terrorize a dissenting opinion, you silence those people, then who's going to be brave enough to speak again?
Yeah, everybody is brave enough to speak again because we have still, for some reason, the anonymity of the internet. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but anybody can still speak. The whole thing of being scared, of being able to speak, and being fearful of being shot when you're speaking, it's not as big of a deal as you'd think it is.
So I'm going to have to say you're wrong on that because almost every speaker canceled their speaking engagements after that.
Because
all across the United States.
Because they're pussies, though.
Well, and also that is like a traditional thing. Like it's like a half-mast situation.
I just want to say this now. If there's anyone that wants to book me for speaking, I will do it. I will give you a discounted rate. I'm not afraid. This is like tickets during 9/11. I'm going to take advantage of this shit.
If there's anybody who wants to book me to sit on the smallest stool, I can do that.
Well, really quick, clearly all of you are unafraid. You came here on one of the toughest nights to do comedy. I really appreciate you guys doing that. There are others who would have ducked it. I appreciate you guys. So clearly all of you. And also, we're all talking, and we have differing opinions, but I fight for the right of you to disagree with me. Because if you can't disagree with me, then we're all fucked. So, okay, well, we need to kind of center this. Like, okay, so you guys you don't think this at all has changed the temperature of the nation. I'm going to say really quick, I have friends on the right. I have never heard them this upset. Ever. Not even after 2020, not after Jason.
What about Christmas? Yeah. They were pissed about Christmas, bro.
Starbucks really got them, dude.
Somebody said, why they kill Jesus?
We're bringing Christmas back. Yeah, everyone can say Merry Christmas.
Taking away Christmas.
What about Cracker Barrel?
Well, okay, Cracker Barrel, they were trying
that
to
affected
cancel
everyone, not just the Republicans.
I get that there's a little boy who cried wolf. That is not unfair. But I'm saying I have heard these are people who I know for a long time crying to me. You can't do Charlie Kirk jokes. It is so offensive. How dare you even go on stage tonight?
Then they're exactly like the people that they tried to make fun of in 2016.
Okay,
snowflakes.
If I can say this thing, because Charlie Kirk was a huge advocate for your First Amendment right. So people telling me that I can't joke about his death, you're contradicting what he was fighting for. What are you telling me? I can't talk about what he was fighting for us for?
The most important part is it gonna be funny? Is if there's no way for it to be funny and you're just gonna go, hey, this guy died, what an asshole. Like,
I mean, even the bullet casings, the inscribing of the bullet
casings are fucking hilarious. I'm sorry. Yeah. Putting on a bullet casing, notices bulge, woo, what's this?
My favorite was when the FBI guy, the fucker read it on national TV. If you read this, you're gay.
Yeah.
He sighed beforehand. He looked down, he was like,
kind of gets shit on.
If you read this, you are gay.
I'm not saying what happened was good. I'm not saying what happened was good, but kind of at the same time, get shit on it just a little bit. Well, and that's fine.
I am disturbed by the trend of the Gen Z shooters decorating their guns and bullets like it's Fortnite. Okay, like you don't need extra
you didn't grow
skin.
up in Texas. Like this is a common occurrence in Texas.
Like, okay.
Have you not played Call of Duty? You get all the skins, bro. You get all the different skins.
If anything, if you're going to compare decorating guns to Fortnite or Call of Duty, all that does point to is what do you have to be able to decorate your guns with in Call of Duty or Fortnite? You need money. Mm-hmm. Right? And all that is, at the end of the day, is good old-fashioned capitalism, folks. Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's goddamn right. No, I am actually still a little concerned about the temperature. And I know you're saying, oh, this is what happens every day. Like, look,
this has been happening, so it's just think of it being so hot already.
I will grant you that, like, there was a shooting on that day that got overshadowed.
There was 24 shootings that day.
Well, no.
Across the United States, there was 24 shootings that day.
There was a major...
There was almost 25, because I'm about to blow my own fucking brains.
Yeah, remember when it...
You're going to be real upset about that, Eric.
This was a fun show.
Alright, we're going to end it here on this. So, you guys are not concerned?
No.
Not at all?
No.
Think it's not a big deal. Well, take that, my conservative friends. Quit crying, you snowflake. According to this panel, they really think it's not a big deal. You know what? Who cares if someone died on national TV in HD and we saw it like millions of times?
No, we didn't say that.
Rub some dirt in it, you pussies.
Whoa. What we said was,
make
sure it's funny.
Make sure it's funny. Yeah, and that's all that it's about.
Yeah. So, okay. Very good, guys. No, so I will say this. If you guys noticed, Charlie Kirk wasn't the butt of the joke tonight, right? If you made jokes about Charlie Kirk, he wasn't the butt of the joke. I don't see why that would be a good idea. Anyway, so thank you all so much.
Can I say one last thing?
Of course,
that you need to say about Epstein Island. So Stephen Hawking was teaching physics to his fucking kids?
So not physics from the reports, just general differential calculus. but not to children. That's the important part. It was to above age little people is what he was doing.
You sound like a Discord mod just then.
I'm just
above age.
They were above age from all the reports, but they were little people, which is like kind of like the easiest cop out on Epstein's Island.
So now there's like some smart ass bitches over there on that island. Just...
She got to learn fucking calculus.
I'm gonna go nod out, guys. I got a spoon and a lighter in my pocket.
Appreciate you guys. That was the hosts of the Dirty Job Brewing, Joshua Brimhall, Rafa Ramirez, and the host of this place, Jeremy Wilson. Okay, he is on Tuesdays.
Fuck Trump.
Yeah, see, we allowed him to say that, okay? That's the whole point, and I love